You can't teach your adult child the lesson they need to learn right now. And I know how hard that is to hear because I tried for 5 years. When my son was still at home, I had this whole list of things I wanted him to understand. That coasting through life wasn't going to work. That avoiding hard things would only make them harder. That the people around him weren't going to wait forever. And I said all of it, more than once. I explained, I reasoned, I gave examples from my own life. I told him exactly where I'd gone wrong, so he wouldn't have to repeat it. I was basically handing him the answers to a test he hadn't taken yet, and he didn't hear any of it. Not because he was being stubborn, but because that's how people work. We don't absorb warnings. We absorb experience. Something Michael taught us in the program is that when parents try so hard to prevent their children from failing, the child never learns what it actually feels like to fail. And without that feeling, they can't build the strength to handle the next thing and the next thing after that. That landed hard. Realizing that every time I softened a consequence or stepped in to fix something before it got too bad, I wasn't protecting him. I was taking away the one thing that could actually teach him, because the lesson was in the discomfort. The lesson was in the struggle itself. So I stopped trying to shortcut his learning. I set real boundaries, and I let the consequences do what consequences do. And I stayed close enough so that when he was ready to talk about what happened, I was there. It's the hardest thing I've ever done as a parent. Letting him bump his head when all I wanted to do was catch him. But those bumps taught him things my words never could. I'll be here sharing more of what I learned the hard way.